Hello friends, it's Veronika and welcome back to another video. Today we have another activewear review for you. And of course, one of our favorite brands on this channel, Buffbunny Collections, has been releasing a lot of pieces in the last few months. And I have 4 new athletic apparel sets from Buffbunny to show you today. Most of these pieces are still available on their website live. If you're new here, my name is Veronika. We do a lot of fashion and beauty videos on this channel, as well as some lifestyle travel vlogs. So if that interests you, feel free to hit the subscribe button and join the family. We would love to have you. In this review video, of course, I'm going to try on the pieces so you can see what they look like, but I will go over pricing, features, sizing recommendations, and overall my thoughts on the aesthetics. This video is not sponsored. Buffbunny doesn't even know who I am. I bought all these pieces with my own money and I'm sharing, as always, my honest review, sponsored or not. I am a big fan of athletic apparel. It's literally what I live in if I'm not wearing like a corporate girly outfit. My body type, I am a tall girl, 5'8". I am a medium, so in between a small and a medium. I do have a double D chest size, so I always think about whether something is larger bust friendly. And I do have some glutes, not the biggest. They are square shaped and I do have hip dips. I think my glutes are a good case study to see if leggings are actually flattering or not and can shape your glutes. If you're curious about my measurements, they will always be in the description for your reference. Pretty much everything in this haul, I got a size small because that's really my true size in Buffbunny's brand specifically, but I did get, I think, 1 top in a medium, so I'll definitely give my insights on that. So for our first set is gonna be probably one of my favorites because of the color. This is the Wonder Seamless Sports Bra, and these are the Miracle Seamless Shorts in 6 inches. And this gorgeous, gorgeous color is Lunar Blue. I got both pieces in a size small. The bra retailed for $40 and the shorts retailed for $46. This is their seamless collection, so it's gonna be pretty durable and optimal for weightlifting, which is perfect because that's really what I do when I work out. This is the Wonder Seamless Sports Bra. I am a bigger chest size and I opted to get a size small because seamless fabrics have a lot of stretch to them. So I was pretty confident it would cover my chest and I didn't want it to be too loose that it was flipping over. This is my favorite way to wear the sports bra, but you can wear it in different ways. You could have a one shoulder moment like this, or you can also do this more standard look. When it looks like this, it is crossed in the back. And when you wear it like this, which is my favorite way, then the back is open. You do have a seam here that just kind of matches like the glute seam in the back. There is extra thick ribbing at the bottom for support. A cute little keyhole moment, and I find that my armpits are not squeezed by this at all. The straps in the back are also adjustable, which we love. However, the actual band is not adjustable. I have 4 different sports bras in this review to show you. They are all wildly different from each other, but I will say this one's honestly probably one of my favorites. It just gives like cute goddess Amazon vibes. Now for the Miracle Seamless Shorts, I will say first things first, it says it's 6 inches, but I'm telling you, this is longer than 6 inches. I even scooted this up more just so it didn't look so freaking long. Honestly, for me, it's fitting more like a 7-inch short. It's definitely giving biker short. I got a size small. Sometimes I size up in shorts especially, but with the Miracle Seamless, I wanted to make sure that it contoured me the right way because the back is where the action is at with these leggings. So the Miracle Seamless is supposed to be like a very much BBL type short. The V-seams in the back are very high to be flattering. Everything above this V-seam is gonna be very ribbed and compressive. And then you do have side compression that goes under your glutes. That way it actually squeezes the bottom of your glutes and pops out perfectly. I remember I had gotten leggings that had this under glute feature from Buffbunny. It was a different pair of leggings from like years ago and I didn't think they did a great job. It just kept like sliding and it just didn't fit exactly where it's supposed to be. But this Miracle Seamless will not budge. It takes some work to get there, but once it's there, it is perfect and you do not have to worry about it throughout your whole workout. There's of course a very rigid seam here that is going to go perfectly in between the cheeks. I do wish the logo was more tonal. There's no front seam, so you do not have to worry about camel toe with these. Very stretchy and I would say thick thigh friendly. The waistband, although it's a small and I didn't size up to my usual medium, I do not find it uncomfortably compressive, just the perfect amount of compression for lower belly control. I also find that the band underneath the glutes is good good for concealing cellulite. And of course, all of this fabric right here is very thin. That way it's not squishing down your glutes, and your glutes have all the room to be on display pretty much. We do also have the long legging version of the Miracle Seamless, so we'll definitely see what that looks like. And I am a decent fan of the Miracle Seamless. I think it looks amazing. I don't have the roundest glutes, so I don't always wear them. I have to feel like I have a good glute pump to feel like confident in them, but this definitely helps pop the lower glutes, and it really gives you that shelf. And then the thickness of this seamless fabric does help conceal the hip dips a little bit more from the back, and I definitely find them to be flattering. If you're looking for a bootylicious legging, I think this legging is for you. Our next set is definitely an eye catcher. Look at this freaking color. One of my favorite things about Buffbunny is their colorways, I will say. We have the Miracle Seamless Leggings. So this is pretty much the same as the shorts, just the legging version. And we have the Form Seamless Sports Bra, and this is a reversible sports bra. So I'll show you both ways to wear this top. Look at Buffbunny with their versatile sports bras. The sports bra was $42 and these leggings were $64. And this is their lipstick red shade, which I'm obsessed with. I was debating between lipstick red and their salsa red, and I saw that lipstick red was more of a blue toned red, which I thought the cooler tone would look better with my skin. So again, this is another seamless set, so made for weightlifting. I got a size small to make sure it wasn't too big since it's extremely stretchy. You can see that we have some cinching in the middle, similar to the other sports bra. And then you have the flipped over V here, just to give that little flared out aesthetic dynamic look. There is no pinching here with my armpits, and the back you have a super full coverage moment because this is a reversible sports bra, and you got the little keyhole here. These straps are not adjustable, as you can see, neither is the band, which is why I got a size small to make sure it wasn't too loose. Really, all of the sports bras today are gonna be lower support. These are not meant for like running or anything like that. One thing I'll say when I'm wearing the sports bra in this version, I don't like this really pointed corner here. I wish it was a little bit more smoother like this rather than super jagged. Let's quickly see what the Form Seamless Sports Bra looks like when it's reversed. Here is what it looks like reversed, and it's very cute, very like Cybertron, sci-fi kind of vibes. I did take the cup pads out from the back, and you can actually put them here as well. So they work on both sides. So this is a truly reversible sports bra, and all of these sports bras have tonal cup pads, which is great. I love that. I still don't really have issues with any armpits pinching. And then this is what it looks like in the back. Definitely more of an open back moment. So this would be how I would probably wear it for like a back day. And then I'd flip it around for a chest day if I want more of my chest shown. With the leggings, this is what this version of the sports bra looks like. Pretty cute. Definitely obsessed with the color and with the versatility because you can just wear this multiple times in one week if you really wanted to in different ways. Love the color, love the versatility. My only feedback would be that it does feel like slightly loose here when I wear it in this version. So I would say if you're in between, definitely size down, and you could even consider entirely sizing down with a sports bra because there is a lot of stretch. Now with the Miracle Seamless Leggings, I weirdly like these more than the shorts, and these are literally built exactly the same. I think I'm just more of a leggings person. Again, I got these in a size small, just like the shorts, and I definitely always wear a size small in any legging that Buffbunny does. I like to make sure my leggings are snug and they're not gonna slide. The fit of this feels exactly like the short version. So if you're in between, definitely size down so you can make sure that the leggings stay put and do the glute pop it's supposed to do. And if you have a true size, just stick to your true size. The only other thing to mention with these leggings is obviously it goes all the way down and the ribbing stops at about here, but the whole legging is very thick. So this is very cellulite friendly. There's also a contour that goes all the way down the leg for aesthetic purposes. And these leggings are extremely comfortable. You could definitely squat in them. This glute seam is not super invasive. No camel toe problems, just like the shorts version. And I will say the waistband maybe feels slightly lower in the leggings version, probably because it drags down more. And I think it's perfect. I hate when waistbands are too high. And this one goes right to my belly button. Interesting Interestingly, with the leggings, the logo is tonal, which is my preference, as mentioned before, rather than those blue Miracle Seamless shorts that had like a white tone with the blue. Cute vibes. I definitely recommend the leggings over the shorts personally. I just wish the shorts were a little bit shorter. These leggings are a thicker seamless, so cellulite friendly, a little bit warmer, and will definitely keep you contained. I'm a big fan. So I'm really not a multicolor pattern fun type of girl. I usually just stick to one color, but I thought, you know, why not switch it up, do something different, and just get out of my comfort zone? And I'm glad I did. I think it was a good move. This set is so fun. We have the halter seamless sports bra here, and then of course the Miracle seamless legging. And this set is their Ultraviolet Ombre. This sports bra was $42. And again, the Miracle seamless leggings were $64. And again, I got a size small in both items. Just getting into it. So this sports bra is honestly very cute. I love how the ombre was designed. Of course, you still have that separation for the chest. I feel like this sports bra definitely makes the girls look good. You do have a very thick waistband for support. Of course, you do have cup pads. And then the back is your back day-licious moment where you basically have an open back. This strap is removable, but I keep it on for support. And as you can see, you can adjust this strap. The halter itself is not adjustable. And yeah, if you want a truly open back moment, you can just unclip this here and up here, and the band is not adjustable. I think overall this small is okay. It is kind of a tight squeeze, I will say, on the rib cage, which is different than the other small sports bras I tried. So it does run a little bit smaller, and for that reason, I wish I had sized up to a medium. Again, I'm in between a small and a medium for my chest, but if you have a true size, I would just stick to that true size. And if you're in between, I would size up rather than down like I did. I think because I sized down, that does help the chest pop a little, and I do think that's pretty flattering, but it definitely is tight here. Getting it on was a bit of a stretch. And of course, since it's a halter, it definitely squeezes the traps here. And opting for my smaller size doesn't help in that area either. No real issues with my lats being squeezed, which is great. And honestly, this would be a perfect back day sports bra. Now with the Miracle Seamless leggings, I'm not even gonna go over it too much because you've already seen the shorts and the red version. And this ombre version is no different than those, but just wanted to give you a quick overview. I love that the dark blue is on the upper thigh and then it transitions towards the knee, and then the shin is gonna be that bright pink. Obviously, Miracle Seamless is doing what it's gonna do in the back. And fit-wise, this color is the same as the red, so I wouldn't worry too much about different dyes and the size changing. The other thing is that this is marled. You do have some of the pink marled into the blue, and that is existent around the whole glutes. And I think that does give extra camouflage to any cellulite. I will say the contours are maybe a little bit lighter and noticeable in this colorway. I don't think that's a bad thing, but something to highlight. And then you'll see the seam here is the same dark blue. So the seam doesn't transition in color, just the actual fabric. And the other thing to note is that the waistband blue is a little bit lighter than the darker blue below it, but it does match the waistband for the sports bra. Honestly, quite a cute set, a little out of my comfort zone, so I don't know how often I'm gonna wear it. If I'm feeling like fun, you know, this will be a good one to put on. Now we have a set without the Miracle Seamless leggings, so a little variety. We have the Aggressive Scrunch short in 7 inches, and we have the beautiful curve sports bra, and this set is their Azul color. The sports bra was $50 and the shorts were $48. And I got these shorts in my usual size small, and I did get the sports bra in a size medium, which is my in-between size up. This is more of their buttery fabric meant for mobility, stretching, yoga, that kind of stuff. Very much a second skin feel. So for the sports bra, this is what we have. Very full coverage in the front, but this goes right under the chest, literally right under. And it is supposed to have that like slight curve here. No issues with my armpits, decently high neck. And then you have your racer back. Obviously, none of this is adjustable. No issues with my lats being constricted. And honestly, I really love this smooth look of this whole piece. I love that there's literally, looks like there's no seams and it's all just one solid
solid, very clean girl type of vibe. Even the logo is extremely unnoticeable, tonal and small. The main thing with this sports bra is to make sure you size up. I would even say if you have a true size to still size up, because this is a size medium, which is my in-between size up, and even this feels a little tight. Getting it on, I didn't know if it would actually cover under my chest, but now that it's on and kind of secure, there is no issues with my chest popping out, thankfully. Now for the Aggressive Scrunch shorts, again, these is their very soft, buttery vibes, not like the very durable seamless that hides cellulite and things like that. This is gonna show anything you have. So with that, this is definitely a more comfortable short than the Miracle Seamless, in my opinion. Not that the Miracle Seamless is super uncomfortable, but you would definitely feel better lounging in this pair. It is a very buttery, soft, and stretchy material, so there's no pinching going on. The waistband is not double rib, so there's not a lot of lower tummy control, but they do have like a seam that dips down here that helps with the aesthetics, but just be mindful you're not gonna be really sucked in here. No front seam, so there really was no camel toe issues. I did notice these leggings, I don't know if you can see it on camera, had some runs right here, and that's just from the packaged creasing. And the length of these shorts are great, even though they're 7 inches. To me, these don't really seem that long. This is very comparable to the 6-inch Miracle Seamless short, actually. And because this is such a buttery, soft material, it's much easier to hike up. I do enjoy this length because it's not gonna roll when you're doing leg day, but this to me screams 6-inch more than the Miracle Seamless, and this is the 7-inch short. Definitely thick thigh friendly. This is very stretchy. In the back, you do have the Aggressive Scrunch, which is this very thin scrunch that stretches with your glutes, and honestly is very simple, but still aesthetic. Obviously, these shorts are not doing as much as the Miracle Seamless because it doesn't have as much going on. It's more simple. You still have your high seams here for the glute contour and then your tonal logo. The scrunch goes in between the glutes perfectly, and I find is not super excessive. And then again, because of how thin and buttery this material is, it's not going to be very good at hiding cellulite or hip dips. So I don't find it to be as flattering, but it's still very comfortable, and sometimes it's okay to just be. Honestly, very cute. I love that this set looks very solid and clean with very minimal seams. Definitely an aesthetic vibe, and honestly, this set would be perfect for yoga. And the mobility is A1. That's gonna conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. It really, really helps the channel out. It is the best free way to support this channel and keep these videos going. Let me know in the comments which set was your favorite. And if you have any questions, of course, leave those below. I see every comment that I get since I'm a smaller channel. YouTube seems to think you would enjoy watching this video. Feel free to click on that and I'll catch you over there. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.